On the Business Courier front page centerpiece this week, we may have come a long way, baby, but recent high-profile gender discrimination cases indicate it takes more than hard work and experience to get to the top. Gender equity in the business world doesn't always come easy or naturally. So the Business Courier asked local women who have achieved success in the workplace, what's the one skill that made all the difference? Last week, the Courier gathered 200 women for Mentoring Monday, an event that engages Cincinnati women in a conversation about career development. It involved about 40 seasoned businesswomen giving advice to women who are working their way through the ranks.
Well, there was someone who's starting a new business, and one of the things I said was, the importance of connecting through trade organizations, especially affinity groups where women are, and the ability to get out there and show what you are able to do. So, connect with women's groups and take 20 minutes out of their meeting and show them what you're able to do.
For the Business Courier centerpiece, we asked 10 of the event mentors, including Councilmember Simpson, to name the skill they believe best helps women succeed in business. Each woman had a unique story, but there were some common themes that jumped out as Business Courier managing editor Lisa Benson put their stories together. And Lisa joins Business Watch producer Kelly Leon in the studio to talk about what these 10 powerful local women had to say. Ladies.
Thanks, Peg. Lisa, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
So the themes that jumped out to me were really, the women talked about developing relationships and building their self-confidence. What about you? What jumped out to you?
I think you're right. Of the 10 women that we talked to, those were two themes that really seemed to echo from everyone. Especially I was struck by Laura Brunner's comments from the Port of Greater Cincinnati Development Authority. She talked about self-confidence as being a really crucial skill for women to learn to further their careers. And it was interesting the way that she learned it. She mentioned that she developed her self-confidence working in the nonprofit sector. She joined a board, and that can be sort of a safer place for women to exercise those skills to build their self-confidence, where people are united around a cause, not so much a business proposition. So I thought that was a really interesting take that she had.
Oh yeah, that is. And I've heard other women say that about joining a board. That is really, that's good advice. So there were about 200 women who attended and about 40 who were giving advice, 10 of which you feature in the print edition. What do you think the mentors came away with?
It's funny, I've been exploring this issue of mentoring for women and how it helps women excel in business. And the things I keep hearing from women is having a mentoring relationship, it's really a give and a take. These women who were involved in our program, it was only a 7-minute session they had. It was a very compressed amount of time to engage in mentoring. But even in that short amount of time, everyone really said that as they were giving advice, they were getting advice back. So it's really a give and take, and I think that's something that anyone engaged in a mentoring experience has that, that give and take back. So.
Yeah, we were saying it looked like speed dating on the video.
Yeah, it really was. It was kind of intense.
Last question. Why is it important to do these types of things? The Business Courier is such a promoter of women in business. Why do you do events like this?
Well, especially with this mentoring event, things that I've heard from women who have succeeded. One high-profile local CEO told me, nobody is successful on their own. You don't get to the top with only having internal feedback. So events like this where women can engage with other women and get that criticism and honest feedback, it's really important in career development.
Yeah, in a really safe and nurturing
exactly,
type of way.
and a great energy. I think women really connect with other women in a different way, and so there's a real energy involved in these women events.
Well, and to that point, I want to say we do not do this show without the help of Lisa Benson, who's rarely on this show. So we are so happy you're here with us today.
Thank you.
Come back and see us again.
I will. Thank you very much.